born in Korea in 1944, I think. And he was 6 years old when the war broke out. And him and a younger sister had wounds from when their house was sprayed during the beginning stages of the war. So that's something that will stick in your memory, I'm sure, for a long time. He served in the Iraq Army in Camp Humphreys, which is now the largest overseas U.S. base in the world. It was expanded, took up a lot more space than the original base, at a cost of $11 billion. The United States government paid $1 billion. Korean government was making for $10 billion for a U.S. base. He came to the U.S. in 1976 with a 3-year working agreement with a Korean conglomerate, Subak, and then stayed on, did some work in import-export, and has done some mortgage consulting recently. He's made many trips to China and India, and at least 5 trips to North Korea. So I think he's got some ideas, and from what I saw of his slides previously, it will give us some education, and we'll never get the U.S. media or any Western media for sure. Anyway, I'm going to let Subak take it away, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. I'm very honored being here with concerned family of Winchester, respectful people. Thank you. I want to share with you today what I found in North Korea during my trip. They are some different from you read in Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, or YouTube. And I said here again, YouTube, I'm sorry, so many stories is quoted. And now, here. The cultural and the sports exchange even cut off. 2008, February, late Laurent Mazel performed in Pyongyang, the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. Beautiful performance. I don't know anybody watching that video. Beautiful, beautiful video. And U.S. vice versa supposed invite Pyongyang Orchestra. Since 2008, never happened so far, and everything shut down by U.S., not by North Korea. Everybody think North Korea did. And State Department announced total travel ban to North Korea last year. I wanted to go visit North Korea last year, and I couldn't go. We don't meet the people, no chance to look at the society. And North Korean policy distorted worse. This is Korea. Korea old name, C-O-R-E-A, but Japan changed it to K-Korea. Japan wanted Korea come after Japan, so C, they don't want C. J first, K comes, so, and Joseon is the Korean name, morning sun, like that. And I have a 3-piece video. I have a lot of photo and video. I put a short about 3-minute video. Sunday, I walked a little less than 10 miles. In the evening, I found I got a blister because I walked too long. That day, same day, I took this video. Taedong Kang is a Taedong river in Pyongyang City. When I came back from Pyongyang, I showed this video to people here. They said, "Oh, they set it up for you." This is our daughter. The name of the song, they don't say my daughter. They say our daughter, our father, even our wife. More commune, family. Okay, this is Moranbong, a hill in downtown Pyongyang City. Thank you. Here's the angel, so cute.
Where's the music coming from? Music.
Oh, I videoed.
Did you
Yeah,
make-
automatically recorded.
who's playing the
Boom
music?
box on the side. As soon as you show
Is the music is being played at the park.
Right.
But who supplies? Who comes to bring the music?
Okay, the town bring the first video shows. They bring a big box and play music.
So the town.
Right, that town, every town.
So is the dancing spontaneous? The dancing is spontaneous, they play music
Yeah,
and
right,
dancing is
yeah,
vibrant?
yeah, right. Everywhere in the park, they are singing, dancing, very well set up for me.
Is that during the lunchtime or during
No, whole day, whole day.
entire day?
I work
Sunday,
about
Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Nobody's listening.
Or maybe
Before farming season. Farming season starts.
they don't look like they're starving.
워디야 하보라지 이내 마음 늙을 소냐. That means time go away. I don't want to be old. And I'm respecting my young, lovely something. Yeah, that's that. The old ladies, and she's singing and like a conductor. Very well set up for me. I appreciate it. I walked about 10 miles that Sunday. Whole day I walked. And I took a lot of video, a lot of photo.
Is that a song that you knew from South Korea?
No,
Oh, no.
it's the
you just
same
learned it
language, so
there.
I know right away.
So you
Easy
know the
song,
language.
yeah. At night, we have to have a second time. It's a beautiful Korean style building, Pyongyang right here. Thank you. So I took through my hotel window. I stayed front of this here. It's a noodle house. Ongyugan. During the South and North Korean meeting in the Panmunjom, North Korea brought noodle from this restaurant. Witness the beauty of a roof curve. In the same park, I met the students, all girls, came picnic, hiking, whatever. So I took a photo. By the way, all girls, no boys.
Where are the boys?
One guy. And traditionally, North, women strong, they say, women strong in North. I think that's true. Small group study, after school, the small group study must in school. So they belong to sports team or dancing, ballet, or painting. This girl belong to a painting group, came to a park and working on Sunday. These two gentlemen concentrate on how to win the chess. And the bystanders relax. And I came close to this shot. I heard what they are talking. They are not married couple, I knew right away. They are talking something, some love, I see right away. Two couple picnicking, and they say, because of my dressing, they know I'm from overseas. They show me friendship, and come on. So I approached, and this lady offered me a glass of beer, very delicious, cold glass of beer. On the way up the hill, I saw this group meeting, ladies group meeting. My guide said, don't go too close. In North Korea, they say, I cannot take a photo, I'm restricted, but that's not true. My guide said, don't bother them. You take a photo, but stay distance for this group. So I took photo far away. And when coming down from the hill, still this lady is having a meeting. At the time they are dancing. I have a video. It was strange. The plenty shaded area next to them, but a couple sitting at the hot sunny side. So I approach a little closer. Then it's hard to see. You see now, this guy's hand pulling tight her flag, and see his left shoulder angle curve. So I can guess what's happening under the umbrella. Pyongyang style. You know, same thing. South Korean kid, North Korean kid, kids wants to have a fun. They catching, I don't know, catching fish or they catching bird. I don't know. This younger kid, amazing at this guy, he's a hero among them. He caught a fish in this vinyl envelope here, small fish. This guy is saying, how could you catch the fish? He's here. And this is Badong River. A lot of people on Sunday enjoying boating. And I approached this couple. I look at her complex, a little over. I see right away, it must be first meeting, their first meeting in the boat. From my experience, you know, I know. This is famous Chuche Tower, Chuche, North Korean Chuche Philosophy Tower. This Chuche Tower, famous. Me too. I like water very much. I used to do scuba diving. And I want to talk about Korean history and division. 1943, U.S., England, China agreed at Kairo. Korea should be independent from Japan when World War II over. However, when August 1945, everybody knows, the war over. US and Soviet Russia divided Korea and occupied. Independence and liberation never landed in Korea, truly. Never happened. June 1950, Korean War broke and divided permanently. I was 6 years old, and George mentioned I was in the middle of southern Korea. US airplane, I don't know how many airplanes, strafed my house, my town, and I was hit. I have a big scar at my foot, including my 3-year-old sister and 9-year-old sister. My 9-year-old sister, bullet never be moved, and after she grew, she passed away. I am suspicious maybe lead poison. I'm not sure. Korean War broke, and Korean division fixed permanently. February 1958, Chinese army pulled out of North Korea. US Army never. July 2018, today, there are 38,000 GIs in South Korea and 50 or 100 US bases. Nobody knows. We don't know how many. That's a top military secret. In South Korea, George mentioned Camp Humphrey, the world's biggest US base, $11 billion construction cost. And it is important we understand the arduous march. The first arduous march, North Korean leader Kim Il-sung marched in wintertime, 1938 through 1939, escaping Japanese attack in northeastern China.
So what did you say about the Japanese attack?
Right.
Escaping.
A lot of Korean escaped Korea, moved to China and even Russia, and Japan occupied also that area. 1990, Soviet and Eastern European countries collapsed. North Korea lost 80% of foreign trade. Can you believe they survived with a 20%? 1995, 1997, 2 consecutive floods devastated North Korea. I never understood this until I experienced Sandy 10 years ago. My house, 11 days, no electricity. The most advanced country in the world, America, 11 days, no power in my house. I call a call and I have to move to my friend's house. Then I understood this. 2 consecutive floods devastated North Korea. Road washed away, mining went underwater, all industries stopped. North Korea depends upon mining industry very much. So 1994 through 2009, 16-year period called arduous march. Second arduous march. During this arduous march, the North Korea budget allocated to science and technology, not for food purchase. So everybody blame North Korea. North Korea say rice extend our life for a few years, but bullet means precision machine or precision industry, technology, science, that area. Bullet protects us forever. This is what North Korea said. In 2009, arduous march completed thanks to the investment to precision industry. Industrial renaissance with cutting-edge technology returned North Korea. Few facts about nuclear weapons in Korea. June 25, 1950, the war started. General MacArthur planned nuclear zone in Korea with 30 nuclear bombs. Can you believe? Unbelievable. Even one nuclear bomb, the dust, contaminate the whole Japan, Korea. But he planned 30 nuclear bombs. July 27, 1953, armistice signed after 3 million people killed. Every Korean has their family member killed. Me, many also. My uncles killed by US, killed by North Korea, South Korea, and one niece, 13 years old niece, killed by US Army truck, speeding Army truck. 1958, US deployed nuclear weapons in South Korea. At highest number, 949 pieces nuclear device, nuclear bomb, nuclear mining, nuclear bomb, nuclear mine small. Biggest nuclear stockpile in South Korea. At the time, North Korea nothing. They feared, North Korea really feared American autumn attack. 1991, US declared nuclear bomb removed from South Korea. Frankly, who knows? Now America say irrevocable verification. Irrevocable verification never happened in Korea. Now US say irrevocable verification, North Korean atom. November 2017, that's last year November, North Korea completed a nuclear bomb, hydrogen bomb, and delivery system. You know, a nuclear bomb in my room doesn't mean anything. We have to have a delivery system. We have to deliver a nuclear bomb to Korea or Japan. If we have it in America only, it doesn't mean anything to Korea. Korea, they succeeded delivery system. November 29 last year, Hwasong 15. North Korea suffered so long time under nuclear fear, nuclear attack from the USA since 1950. You are familiar with the sanctions. UN sanctions is nuclear bomb development history, North Korea. UN means US. 2006, North Korea launched missile, 6,000 kilometers, much shorter than to USA arrival. So section number 1695. After that, look, North Korea blessed nuclear bomb, 2006, 1 kiloton. UN sanction 17, 18. That way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to last year, December. Over here, look, satellite launching. North Korea launches satellite, space satellite. That's agricultural and weather purpose. This is a peaceful purpose. Still, USA, UN penalize another sanction. Not fair. In the meantime, America or other country launching the space, maybe multi-hundred. New Year address in North Korea are important document every year. This year, New Year address, the North Korean leader said, unilateral US nuclear blackmail doesn't work anymore because of our intolerant capability. It is a big thing to North Korea. Then he continued, we can concentrate on improving people's living standard from now, confident to defend ourselves. We participate in Winter Olympics in South Korea on February. I believe you know that news. And April 27, South and North Summit meeting at Panmunjom. Panmunjom is a small town. The armistice signed in this town. So it's a war town, but now turned peace town. Very important. June 12, U.S. North Korea summit meeting at Singapore. Wonderful. And go back to Pyongyang City. It's a rush hour in the Pyongyang City. Their transportation full. I took this one 2015. Now I read news. By the way, I read North Korean website every day, every night. Change it to modern, brand new cars. In the morning, the father taking 2 children school. It's a little hard, but this guy is still sleeping. Yeah. North Korea always, the police woman, I didn't see policemen. Very little traffic light. Policemen, traffic already. More taxi, more cars in street. They say more car compared to Manhattan, no cars here. That's true. But compared to North Korea 10 years ago, more cars. Street was empty during arduous march. Now, lot of cars. And taxi. Rollerblading getting very popular in North Korea. This lady, early in the morning, they clean park and going home, talking, laughing, joking. So to me, in the morning, they work can be very happy. So I approached them and I asked, are you happy? What makes you happy? They said, why not? She said, why not? That's a good answer. I thought they are not happy after all the park cleaning. She said, why not? I'm happy. And the poker players in the park. This public bath and recreation center in downtown Pyongyang City, I think a 5-story modern, and they are heated geothermal natural energy. Now, almost all North Korean new building adopting geothermal and wind and solar electricity too. This is a very powerful, efficient in North Korea. Grandma and a child came out of the public bath, still wet hair. Student street music service. This early in the morning, the shade long, sunrise maybe half an hour ago, the student playing music for pedestrian. This is often in North Korea. And one more fruit service for hotel guests, where I was. Fruit. And I realized this is her. This girl from Japan, tour to Pyongyang. the student reading and working. I see many students reading and working in Pyongyang City. I found a friend like you today in North Korea. I found Mr. Chong. He is a professor in the college, and this was Korean holiday, Korean Thanksgiving holiday. I have nothing to do in the hotel. He came to me, I want to be your friend. So I took him dining room downstairs in the hotel, and we eat and drink. He is happy too. And midnight, time goes fast. We talk, we enjoy so much. Pyongyang International Trade Fair, 2 times a year, May and September. I want to participate this year, September. This one again. I see a lot of the booth, exhibitors, and the people in the same spot, trade fair. Freely I talk, I meet a lot of people. So it's good timing if you visit North Korea. Check out Pyongyang International Trade Fair. It's very nice, 3 or 4 days. A lot of Chinese company, Russian company have a booth. Inside the building, trade fair. North Korean leaders say, plant your feet on your land and keep your eyes on the world. The same thing I interpret this in Korean. This is North Korean globalization, I believe. Korea Computer Center, the computer industry is very advanced in North Korea. Investment seminar during the trade fair, but they have every year seminar, but no effect because sanction. We can't invest. It's hard here, but half of them Western, half of them Asian. Asian, a lot of Chinese. North Korea made trucks, 3-ton, 102 horsepower, price $11,000 US. I convert to US dollar. Anybody driving a truck? Anybody knows the truck price here?
Yeah.
Much more than that.
And I want to talk about industry in North Korea, steel industry. To make a steel, iron ore, limestone, and coke needed. North Korea has iron ore, limestone, plenty, abundant, but coke not available in North Korea. Coke importation prohibited by sanction. Big trouble. This is what the UN sanction tried to do North Korea. North Korea has a low-calorie anthracite. Can compete with coke. Coke goes a very high temperature, but low-calorie anthracite, no. But North Korea, during the arduous march, with the investment, they developed new technology, so they could replace the coke in the steel making from 2009. I said in 2009 Renaissance, the North Korean industry really Renaissance. Come back. Cutting edge technology made it possible with low-calorie anthracite. So sanction doesn't affect the steel industry. But our first few years, maybe 10 years, they suffer until they develop the technology. I visit Cheonlima Steel Complex factory. Cheonlima means there's a legendary in Korea. One night, the Cheonlima is a horse flying 1,000 miles. So Cheonlima Steel Company. Superpower furnace. Still coming out. England, the stock room. Huge. And fertilizer. Agricultural fertilizer needed must, number one. But fertilizer production decreased drastically due to less naphtha available. Naphtha is petroleum byproduct. Big trouble in North Korea. They couldn't produce fertilizer. So grain production decreased down to 2.3 million tons, 96, from highest 9 million tons, 1993, just before August March. 9 million down to 2.3 million. So we understand North Korean famine. And South Korea also prohibited overseas grain shipment to North Korea. Is that a nice brother?
Yeah.
Coal-based fertilizer production technology completed in, again, 2009. NAFTA doesn't need it anymore. Grain production increased to 6 million tons in 2015 by FAO statistics. I visit the fertilizer company, this packing line. This is white stuff fertilizer from coal, not naphtha. For agriculture, land, fertilizer, water, farmers, seed. Elisa, you maybe know better than me.
Huh?
This area, you know.
A little bit.
North Korea, small country, but enough to feed own people. Fertilizer, coal-based fertilizer production, now okay. They suffer, but now okay. Water, usually the farmland higher than waterbed. The Hudson River lower than farmland. Is that true?
In some places it's level.
Level, yeah.
Yeah.
North Korea, Taedong River, Cheongcheon River, lower than farmland. So they have to pump water. They need fuel. But North Korea don't have a fuel. And can import because of sanction. Big trouble. So no fertilizer, no water, what happened? There's a land, they can grow any vegetable, anything, rice. So this phenomenon we have to understand before we say human right. Over here they are talking human right. They don't talk about this history. Farmers, there are 4,000 collectible farms. Actually, 3,900 collective farms in North Korea. See, they start building natural flow waterways. This is not a rocket science. Water flowing down from high to low. North Korea start building natural flow waterways. They completed 6,500 kilometers so far. But this waterway built during arduous march. They are hungry, but they came out, they start building waterways. They have to build then in a high mountain. And they build waterway, water bridge, water tunnel. They work so hard. They start 1999, first one, Kaechon Lake Kaesong, 160 kilometers is 100 miles. Still going on. these two still going on. Waterways built 20 feet higher than farmland, all the way from dams and remote high mountains. No more water pumping needed. No energy for irrigation. This construction is still going on. I wanted to put a video, but I failed, construction video. The people work really hard. Yeah, this is the waterway. This is a farmland. I don't know, 20 feet or but this much higher than farmland. So we don't need fuel to send the water to farmland. And North Korea improved vegetable production. They built sample factory in Pyongyang City, and the factory spread nationwide, city, other towns. This is a huge vegetable called the Science Institution. Endless. They call it water pony. They don't need a soil, water pony. Some of the institution, water pony. Daedonggang Orchard, 1,000, I don't know, American area, 1,000 jumbo, North Korea, maybe acre. Huge orchard, mainly apple production. This is a sample animal farm, huge. Seoul City area. Seoul City area is animal farm, mostly goat and sheep. This 24 apartment building has vegetable garden. Each unit has a vegetable garden, and residents grew the vegetable and harvest, cooking later at home. And the manager of a greenhouse. For winter season, they have to have a greenhouse. Summer season, the outside garden, okay, but North Korea very cold, so they maintain a greenhouse. She gave me a 2 pieces of tomato. This four greenhouse building. Greenhouse layout, 350 square meter, small, not a huge, small. Maybe these rooms, 4 times of this room, I think 350 square meter. And in the greenhouse, there's a pig pen inside, and a methane gas, and a small pond. And manager's room, she's sleeping here. And this garden. This is a mud pond, tiny mud pond over here, mud fish living, and protein grass. Protein grass include high percentage of protein, this grass. So mud fish excrement or food for protein grass. And the manager cut protein grass for pig food, mixed with something else, pig food. And she also cooked mudfish sometimes, she said. 11 the pig in the small greenhouse, and they are eating protein grass now. This, we don't see a transparent here, this is transparent methane gas. She turned it on and fire comes right away. Closed loop production system. I think my terminology is okay. Closed loop production system. Livestock farming everywhere in North Korea by closed loop production system. Renewable energy such as solar, wind power, small hydro power plant. Many small town build their own hydro plant. Geothermal energy, methane gas. Animal forage using protein grass and reprocessed chicken excrement. Chicken digest only 30% of their grain, their feeding. So 70% waste. So North Korea reprocess this 70%, and of course the sanitation wise, and feeding pig. Decompose animal excrement fermented with horse grass. Maintain the soil healthy and high productivity. This is called real operation in North Korea. Perfect local food system, getting popular nationwide. I want to talk about this one more. Real operation. Real operation, way of a national self-reliance policy. Not only farmers, North Korea, farmers of course, factories, large office, college, apartment complex. I show you apartment complex. Military unit, they train daytime, they learn how to fight, but are some military soldiers growing their own vegetable and their own rice. So one unit, they solve everything unit. They don't depend upon central government. Construction site, I explained you the natural waterways. It usually take 3 years. When they start construction of a waterway, they open real operation. Some people start growing vegetable and other products for construction, not employee, workers. Very unique. The world's most unique self-reliant survival system created passing through arduous mark and sanctions. I think North Korea creating very unique, sustainable lifestyle. People-to-people bridge. This is what I want, not build. Introduce North Korean people's life to you today. And I'm going to introduce your story, my friend's story in America, to North Korean people always next week too. That way, enhance understanding each other. U.S. and North Korea will be good friends soon. I hope we will make it. Thank you.
Folks like to do Q&A with Subak? Yeah, Kirsten.
Who do they mostly trade with now in Korea? A lot of countries talking about sanctions. So
I'm sorry.
who do they trade with mostly now?
Trade.
Other countries?
What was nothing?
Nothing.
What was
So they
nothing?
have to just sustain themselves.
Right.
Okay.
They
Well,
have to survive
so
themselves.
there's no other countries that
Very little with China, little
a
China.
little bit shy. Okay.
China cut off. China stand along with America.
Yeah.
Usually China didn't do. China now with America.
Yeah.
So North Korea angry.
Yeah.
Also China also angry at North Korea. So their relationship far away.
Yeah.
Uh,
Russia was never involved.
Russia, they don't have much material to send to North Korea anyway.
Okay.
They do a little bit great. Yes. I think 2 years ago, North Korean music king visit Beijing to perform just music concert. And North Korea, like a powerful their missile launching. China didn't want it suddenly. So North Korean team were in Beijing and they negotiate. You agree whatever we bring. Then China looking at America, no, that's a part of a sanction. Even showing missile launching, but our North Korean proud. They missile launching and defeating sanction. So they say, oh, if you don't agree, if you block that screen, we go back. Last minute, they come North Korea back. So North Korea really, they stand themselves.
Yeah. So what about South Korea? Because during the Olympics, we saw that the South Korea president seemed interested in developing some better relationships. What do you
South
think?
Korea, 10 years ago, the Kim Dae-jung and the Roh Moo-hyun progressive government, okay. But after that, the very right-wing, conservative government came to power, Lee and Park. They are both in jail now.
Yeah.
In South Korea, they say conservative, but I don't think so. There is no progressive party in South Korea. All conservative party and the last two government criminals. The criminals, their power base related to Japan. They are Japanese collaborators. Make sense? Her father was Japanese military. Lee, worse than Park, very sneaky, and he born in Osaka, Japan. So North Korea fought against Japan. South Korean group collaboration with Japan. So South Korean government, I don't trust so far. Now Moon government came much better than Park and Lee, much better. But still, they are very conservative, never progressive. They don't understand labor. They are thinking only big conglomerate, Samsung, Hyundai. They squeeze people. They make a lot of money. They don't want to distribute to people. They work so hard, 60 hours, 72 hours. Now they are saying 52 hours. South Korea, you know what is it, the Irish potato?
Famine?
Same thing. South Korea, some good people, we have to get together. But some power men, Japanese collaborators, they don't want. They want as is better. North Korea, very progressive. They scare North Korea. That's the situation. But I think history going forward.
Part of, let me just ask you a question. Part of what brought President Lee to power was people looking for the reunification, correct? That they wanted the North and the South to reunite. Isn't that part of why people like President Lee?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
I just have two simple questions. The population of the
Right.
How many?
25 million.
and South.
South Korea 45 million.
And just refresh my memory on the Arduous March dates, the years.
Oh, okay. 1994 through 2008 or 2009, about 16 years. That's a second Arduous March.
Right.
North Korea cold, no food, no energy to heat up house. I visit North Korea, top class hotel, very cold, North Korea. No hot water. You know,
That's arduous.
right. So I understand, but someone, strange people visit North Korea. What the heck? This kind of a country? I know many friends visit and never go again. They are hell. But we understand their situation.
Julie?
Yeah, could you talk a little about the process of creating cooperative farming? I mean, it was a peasant country, so it was individual ownership of farms, family ownership of farms.
Right, okay.
So could you talk about the process of creating co-ops or collectivization? It hasn't, the socialist countries have had mixed results, to say the least, with collectivizing, and some positive results with cooperative farming. Just
Right.
talk about that history in North Korea. Yeah.
North Korea, the statistics say 3,900 collective farms, mostly agricultural. There are some livestock special collective farms, mostly agricultural. And frankly, I didn't study much, but now they transfer their product to government 70-80%, not 70-80%, certain target. Beyond the target, their own use.
So they produce for government distribution and
Right.
sale, and then the collective itself distributes the surplus inside their own
Right.
organization.
Right. Yeah. And getting more that portion than before.
Yeah.
And each house, they have a 10 square meter, their own garden.
Oh, I see.
Every
So
house,
they
10
have
square
their
meter.
own security. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another question, how is, or did you want to ask?
Oh,
You
no.
didn't ask, okay.
No.
I was wondering how technology, like computer technology, cell phones, stuff like that is affected by all this. Do they have that kind of thing, the
Okay.
internet and all that?
I explained you during audio smart, North Korean leader, North Korean people cry
Yeah.
and suffer,
Yeah.
and North Korean leader talk to people. Should we invest our national budget buying food, buying rice? And South Korea, U.S. joined the military, huge military with atomic bomb, threatening North Korea. And people say, no, if we buy rice, we can live 2 years, maybe 3 years. After that, you see Afghanistan, Libya, Gaddafi, Iraq, we are finished. We are hungry. However, we lack. You spend that money for precision industry, precision technology. That means weapon industry. They don't say weapon industry.
We don't need it here.
So, so that doesn't answer what I was asking.
So
So
they,
now that they're more self-sufficient, are they
industry.
working on the more of technology? How do they feel about the internet, computers, cell phones,
their level very high. Technology, computer,
Uh-huh.
and in India and Thailand, every year, the international code share. Anybody heard code share? Google always #1, dominated years. 3 years ago, North Korean start participating. Third level, second level. Now 2-3 years, North Korea dominate the code share in India.
So are people able to go on the internet there, or are they blocked by sanctions or by North Korea?
They have our
Communicate with the
internet,
world?
What is it? The only inside of North Korea.
Intranet.
The intranet, right?
Okay.
Yeah, intranet. And there are plenty computer.
Yes.
Plenty computer in
Right.
North Korea.
Great.
So do people, is there a consumer computer industry and a consumer cell phone industry in North Korea? The people now getting cell phones and computers themselves?
North Korea, 25 million people. I've heard about 5 million cell phones sold.
Okay.
Yeah,
During, oh,
I'm sorry.
go.
What?
okay. Okay, Lisa?
No, no,
During
no.
your,
Then I know.
during your trip, did you find any come across with any personal like a property, like highs over there? Is there any do they have the right to buy land or buy a cow or small the business, anything like that?
Okay. I think there's a market, but I never been in the market so far. My schedule very busy. I usually stay 2 weeks. I go to factories and usually I check factories. And so far I never been in the market. Next time I visit market, I want to know North Korean private capitalistic sector. So far I didn't
Or
check.
even they have their own vegetables, they could have their own cow too and make their own cheese and, where,
They
Not
have
even a business,
10
but-
square meter land only for their own use, and collective farms
yeah.
first
Okay.
satisfy government, then their own use after that.
Okay.
No, I had a comment when you were talking about the technology. My husband's a musician, and we all kind of understand music is a universal language,
Right.
We can hear a beat and we can all understand it. But coding is another universal language. So
Right.
you cannot speak English or any other
Right.
language but Korean. But if you can code, you can speak to other people who code. So it's just a realization that that's another universal language that,
So
anywhere.
check up code chef.
Code chef.
Right, in India, last I think 3 years, North Korea dominated. Google down.
Huh.
Yeah.
But they aren't talking to the rest of the world, just within
I have
Korea.
two questions.
Well, no, the code.
First, I want to
Okay,
make sure I
write a code.
understood your
They can have
suggestion
the
is
greatest
the very arduous part. It was not a policy, the decision to emphasize precision technical development was a policy that was supported by the population at large. It wasn't a top-down decision on the part of It was a top-down
Right.
decision. But it was supported by the population. Was there any protest? I mean, people probably not doing too much.
Not such a thing in North Korea. And North Korea, under leader, they are unified, so strong. I didn't understand before, but now I'm getting more and more. Oh, I understand. Now, the 3,900 collective farms, they are equipped modern, thin computers, 100 computers. North Korea say science and technology first, and science and technology is a locomotive pulling North Korean economy. And they say whole people make scientists. 20 years ago, North Korea say whole people make a military. Now say whole people make a scientist. And every unit, the apartment, they have science room, military, collective farms, factories. They have to learn. In America, we have a very good system, CE, continued education. North Korea, way advanced CE system, unbelievable. And every factory, they have to stay the computer room or scientist room few hours, mandatory. They make report. So they're beautiful, the science education system and the remote system in the Pyongyang built huge science kingdom, science kingdom. I'm sorry, huge. And that science kingdom has a remote education system.
University, it's not university, science.
Not university, people, farmers, laborers.
Oh, everybody's studying.
Yeah, of course university, but people, they want to make a scientist.
Okay, so that leads to another question.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but I had one
Go ahead,
question.
go ahead.